Cool. Well, back to the random questions, and that was kind of deep. I like that, guys. That's the first time that that's happened. I've had someone propose at a gig before, but they didn't kind of ask me beforehand, so it was just in the crowd, which was a shame. I saw it happen. Anyone, you can ask anything. Genuinely. Hello.
Do you like SpongeBob?
I've never given SpongeBob a chance, to be honest. Yeah.
Really?
I like the idea of SpongeBob, I like the whole concept of it, but I've never really watched it properly.
You should do that while you're on tour.
I've heard it's good.
Yeah.
I've got into Homeland recently, big time. Yeah, I'm watching a lot of that. Anyone else? Hello. Yeah, the 18 was a song that I wrote when I was 18. I did some volunteer work in a homeless shelter, and it was written about a woman that I met there. It was quite a kind of eye-opening experience for an 18-year-old, and yeah, it was written about a girl called Angel who was at the shelter, and it's pretty much based on her. The video explains it probably better than I could. Yeah. Hello. I have started working on the album. Yeah, that's kind of half the reason I took this tour as well, because the tour's so long, I have a lot of time to make the record. I mean, if you said to me, release your album tomorrow, it could be released, but I'm going to keep adding songs to it. Hello. Yeah, I've got. We're just going through the legal stuff. I just did a tune for Lupe Fiasco. I'm a big fan of him, yeah, we're going through legal stuff now to work out publishing and stuff. That's where it gets really kind of nitty gritty. But yeah, that's happening at the moment, which is cool. Hello.
What shirt are you wearing?
I'm just wearing a plain black T-shirt. Yeah, it's nothing too. Got me a Huskers T-shirt. Yeah. I probably ended up wearing it. Yeah, most of my wardrobe is just made up of T-shirts that fans throw on stage. I have to be honest. I was voted worst dressed in GQ for 2012, and I have an idea that's probably the reason for it. I'm not saying the T-shirt's bad, but I guess like choosing a style from stuff you found on the floor. It's not ideal, is it? Anyone else? Hello.
What's one of the weird hallucinating dreams you have?
Dreams, you forget 90% of it when you wake. I just know that they weren't good dreams. Yeah. You know when you hallucinate dreaming when you've got a flu and you just wake up in a sweat, and it's not ideal, is it? It's all good. So I had an omelette this morning, that kind of sorted it. Hello.
So what was like the one moment in like your career that you knew like you were gonna make it? If that made sense. I don't know.
My career kind of took me by surprise, to be honest, because it's always been a hobby to play music, and I guess it is for any musician. And there was never really a point where it just went from here to here instantly. It was as the momentum started happening, the jumps became bigger and bigger, but you kind of realise them happening less and less, just because it's all in the moment. So it kind of took me by surprise. It took me by surprise. Probably about 4 weeks ago when I was on stage, and I did my first arena tour in Australia, and we were playing to like 12,000 people a night. And for me, I've never really done that before, like a full kind of tour. And I got that kind of realization point on stage because my support act, we've been doing gigs from very, very small gigs, and we were just chatting beforehand, and we were like, oh, do you remember that show where 3 people turned up? Wasn't that bad? And yeah, and then being on stage and kind of 12,000 people singing your song, that was the kind of realization point where I was like, oh, this could be going well. Nice one. Yeah, cool. Anyone else? Hello.
What was your inspiration for like music?
Probably my dad, to be honest. My dad doesn't play music, and he hasn't got a musical bone in his body, but he's a very encouraging father, but not from a pushy point of view, not from a you will be a rock star kind of thing, but just from he was a big fan of Bob Dylan and Van Morrison and Eric Clapton and the Beatles, and kind of got me into them. And then when I started listening to rap music, instead of him being like, turn it off, he got into it as well, and then we would have conversations about it. Really, really random. I get emails from my 54-year-old dad chatting to me about underground grime music and London and stuff, but yeah, it's good. So yeah, I started off, probably mostly my dad's got me into music and allowed me to do all this. But yeah. One more and then I'll play. Oh, 2 more. I'll do that. Sorry. Okay. Hello. What did I do for work before music? I worked in a bar when I was 14, and I worked for 3 months, and they didn't pay me anything, so I left. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. And then I made tea for different companies, and then I decided to take music seriously, and didn't work for a while. It was the kind of typical musician story where you just live out of a backpack for a while, which seemed to work out. I mean, I was relatively young, so I didn't really need much. I just needed a t-shirt. Once in a while it would get washed, but yeah. One more, and then do you want to ask us?
Have you been any places around Omaha, downtown maybe, or have you been?
I haven't really seen Omaha properly, I have to be honest. No, because I've kind of been kind of getting over this Australian jet lag. I kind of sleep in the day and I'm just up in the night watching Homeland. Has anyone ever watched Homeland? Homeland, awesome, yeah. I don't really know what's going to happen next, but it's pretty intense. If anyone hasn't seen it, you should watch it. It's pretty. In Betweeners, yeah. That's good.